Welcome back to part 2. Here are the prints I created in the first video. So these are my kind of faux old wood effect. I'm not going to add any stamping or anything to these because I think there is enough pattern and texture and interest on these prints without adding any more. I'm going to cut them into strips to create a real old-fashioned peeling wood effect, and I'm going to make book covers. Now I've got some mount board here. You can have these any size. Mine are 12.5 by 17.5, but I'm going to use my bind it all, so really it doesn't matter what size you choose to do. If you don't have a bind it all simple, you can just put holes in with a crocodile or similar and put book rings in. So I've cut some strips approximately 4 centimetres. Doesn't really matter because I'm going to overlap them anyway, and I'm just going to stick them together along the edge just initially to hold them together. Once they're held together, I will then trim it to fit the book cover. I've just lightly stuck my papers together, and you can probably just see them overlapping there. Now before I put this on my book cover, I think I might add some stitching down the edge. Stitching is always optional, but I do like the look of it, and I've got some tape ready on my front cover. The back cover, I've picked out a print that I like, and I'm just going to keep the back plain. Often when a book is down, it's down on its back cover, you don't really see too much of it. What I've done here is I've added a simple stitch line where every print overlaps, and now, as always, when I cut something out, I'm just going to ink the edges a little bit. I'm just using weathered wood distress ink. It just gets rid of those kind of cut white edges. Now I've cut some pages for the inside, just slightly smaller than the cover, and I'm also going to cover the inside of the front and the back with some matching prints. I'm going to add this star shape on the front using up the last of my print here, using a Sizzix die through the Big Shot. So I've cut it out of some mount board and also a print for the top, and then I'm just going to finish that with a bit of metalware as well. I'm going to edge it in the same way as before to make sure it stands out against the background. See the binding on my book. Now I've chosen just to bind in the middle. Of course with a bind it all or similar you can bind all the way down if you want to. If you don't have one, you could just punch holes with a crocodile and use 2 big book rings to hold it all together. So there we have from prints, my faux old peeling wood technique, to my finished project. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.